We live in a society that really is focused on sexualizing everything and putting a heavy focus on sex. So it can feel like, as women, that there is a lot of pressure in order to keep a man interested, that we have to show more skin or put ourselves in positions that we're not really ready to be in yet. Well, in this video, I want to actually make it really easy for you, especially if you're not ready to do that. And I want to give you 3 non-physical, non-sexual ways to up the attraction with a man so that he can be completely enamored by you, and not just your body, but your mind, your character, and who you are as a person. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee Slansky. I am a professional dating and relationship coach, and I help women from around the world find and build the relationship they desire and deserve and break those toxic cycles. Now, in this video, I'm really excited to be able to bring this to you ladies, because I'm someone who personally thinks that attraction shouldn't just be based off sex. And I don't think that getting intimate with someone should happen too soon early on when you're dating them. So how then do we keep a man interested? We all know that men have obviously a lot more testosterone than us women, and it's normal for them to want to be able to escalate things. However, we don't want to be in a position where we feel like we have to constantly give a part of ourselves physically in order to be able to keep him interested in who we are. So let's jump into those tips in just a second, but before I do that, don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and drop a thanks Renee down below if this video is helping you. Number 1, ladies, is this: affirmation. Now, if you're somebody who knows about the 5 love languages, which I highly recommend that you read that book, is one of the main love languages in the 5 is words of affirmation. Now, personally, I believe that that is usually the primary love language for the majority of men out there. Words of affirmation and physical touch. However, we want to steer away from physical touch and we want to go more towards affirmation. Encouraging a man, building him up, affirming who he is, what he does, and who he can be is such a simple way to make him feel more attracted to you and feel good when he is around you. Now, affirmation is something that men seek early on, from even when they're a toddler through to a young boy and obviously a young man. They want to feel like who they are is enough. They want to feel like they are needed, that they have some sort of purpose. And affirming your boyfriend or affirming the guy that you are dating is a simple way to switch on that. Saying something as simple as, "You are really good at that," or "Has anybody told you what an amazing handyman you are?" Or "You make an amazing coffee," or "I trust you, you are great with decisions." Just simple lines, whether you compliment him and affirm his appearance, his skills, his character, his dreams, his potential, are ways for him to make him feel like he's actually valued. And it's also going to make him feel like he wants to be around you more because you make him feel good. Now, if you are somebody who struggles with getting men to commit and you're finding that men kind of get to one stage and flake out and you don't really know what's going on, I suggest downloading my free guide, The 9 Types of Women That Make Men Run. Now, this guide is an indication of certain characteristics that us lovely women can have that actually turn men off. And I also give you the reason, well, the number 1 reason why men will actually commit to a woman. So the link for that free guide is down below, or you can grab it at the end of this video. Okay, point number 2. So how do we keep a man interested without going into the sexual territory? Easy. We nurture. It's actually statistically proven that men are more attracted to women that have nurturing roles or nurturing jobs. For example, school teacher or doctor or nurse or babysitter. Now, it doesn't mean you have to go and change jobs, and the last thing that I want you to do is turn into his mother. He does not appreciate that, and you shouldn't want to build that type of codependent relationship. Nurturing is about really harnessing your feminine energy. And if you're thinking, yeah, but Renee, I'm not a super feminine person, I don't wear skirts. Feminine energy isn't about what you wear. It's about how you present yourself and how you make a man feel when he's in your presence. Now, for some of you ladies, if you are overly strong or overly in your masculine, maybe this is an opportunity to actually learn how to step more into your feminine energy so that you can come across as nurturing. Nurturing doesn't necessarily mean that you are weak or that you have to baby him. It's simply providing some sort of communication energetically and through your words and actions that make him feel safe and loved. Now, you may not even be in love with this guy yet, but you can still make him feel like he is safe and loved in your presence. A little thing that you might do is simply make him food or listen to what it is that he is saying so he feels like he's heard. When you think about it, when men are born, okay, and they're little baby boys, their first idea of a woman is their mother. And what do mothers do? We nurture, we feed them, we comfort them when they're crying. We provide this safe haven. And that's what men crave. They crave to know that they can come to a woman who actually is able to accept them for who they are, even in their most vulnerable state, so that they feel safe when they're in your presence and even more attracted to you. All right, and before I jump into the last third tip, of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and give me a thumbs up and drop a thanks, Renee. Tip number 3 is this: ask. Really simple, right? Ladies, we talk 13,000 more words than men on a daily basis. And one of the huge, let's say, frustrations that men come to me with is that we complain a lot, or that we're always talking and we're never really listening. Ask to learn, not to demand. Ask to listen and to understand more about your guy. We need to practice almost knowing when to zip it so we can actually understand who we're dating a bit more. And this is going to be beneficial for you because it will actually help you learn more about him and work out whether or not this is a relationship that is going somewhere. Now, another thing you can do when it comes to asking is ask for his opinion on something. Ask for his help on something. Put him into a position where you're showing that you want some of his leadership in your life. Now, men tend to want to be in a position to lead, protect, provide, all of that. And you can help him feel that he has that position by simply asking him to do something. Whether it is, hey, are you able to help me move some furniture this weekend if you're not too busy, because I need a strong pair of arms around me. I need your muscles. Again, that's affirming as well as asking at the same time, okay? If it's, asking his opinion. Hey, I really trust your opinion on this because you're great at economics. Can I ask you later on if you can help me with my tax? Now, we're not asking obviously to just get and take. This is obviously asking in a way to affirm something good about him and to show that you would actually like him to help you because you value who he is and what he has to offer. Now, how simple was that? And literally nothing physical in there whatsoever. Nurturing, it might be a hug, but nurturing is never sexual, okay? So ladies, that is it. Guys, I know that you're watching this. I have a lot of men watch my channel. Some come to troll it and other comes to actually learn something from it. So you tell me, men out there, are these 3 ways, affirmation, nurturing, and asking, positive ways that women can actually engage with you in order to be able to create more attraction? Let me know in the comments down below, and of course, if this did help you, drop a thanks, Renee. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.